Hello, and today I'm reviewing Indelible by John Metcalf. Isn't that cover really, really striking? Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the author. I actually found her because I found her very first novel, and it was called Luminous, and it was absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. So I picked it up and I started reading it. Fell in love with it. So after I fell in love with it, I did a little research trying to find out if she had written anything because it had been written a few years previously. So, within that time frame, I actually found out that she had a series called the Twixt books, and this is book one. So, and I had to order it from Books a Million. It wasn't that expensive. I was a little sad because I tried to get hardback, and they said that they didn't have any in like they could not order it in hardback. The only format that could order it in is softcover. So, when I got this home, I immediately started reading it as soon as I finished the other book that I had in the progress before this. So, as I was reading, I realized that I did not like it as much as I liked Luminous. Luminous, I fell head over heels in love with. I would literally do flip flops to get that book. This one, I would roll down a hill. I really, really liked this book, but I didn't love it the way I loved Luminous. And I think that that's okay. I think that's okay. But I'm hoping as the series goes on, that I fall more and more in love with the characters. So the human is Joy Malone, and she comes in contact with this guy named Ink. And he introduces her to this world called the Twixt. And he's part of the Twixt, and he's a crucial part. The Twixt is the Twixt inhabitants mark humans that are important to them, and that's Ink and Inqua's job. And that's kind of how he ends up with Joy. Super, super amazing book. It has all that nice young adult romance that everybody likes to read because it's super entertaining. And I think that this one really has a lot going for it because the character development is so good. Because in some of these books, you get like characters that either don't worry enough or they worry too much and they're not realistic. And even in a fantasy book, you have to have characters that are somewhat realistic. Like, they have to talk like people would talk. They have to act like people would act. And that's what I'm saying about these characters. They act like real people. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. So, I've got book 2 today. It finally came in. It's called Invisible. So, I'm getting ready to start that. And I also picked up If I Stay, which I know is huge right now, but I haven't read it yet. So I was like, you know what? I am going to pick it up and read it and see where the heck it is. Oh, sorry. I am so tired tonight. Oof. And I also picked up um, Three Holiday Tales, Let It Snow, John Green. I had John Green on it, and that's pretty much why I picked it up. So I'm looking forward to kind of reading that. I actually really, really like John Green. I've only liked, but let me explain. I've read like all of his books, and there was only 2 of them that I liked. Well, that I really, really loved. I could not even get into one of them. I really enjoyed, of course, The Fault in Our Stars, and I really enjoyed the one about, I think it's Paper Towns, but it's about the child prodigy guy, and I really enjoyed that. So that's why I picked those up. So like, comment, subscribe, and I hope that you have read Indelible, and if you haven't, you need to pick it up. It's really, really good. And the second one I'm so excited for. And the series is not complete, so this is the first. I think there's going to be like 4 or 5 books, I can't remember, but the second one I think just came out like not too long ago, and I'm gonna look and tell you. 2014, so it was published this year. And so yeah, you should definitely pick this up because it's new and it's fabulous. So like, comment, and subscribe.